Hey everybody, this is a OneUp out of Squamish EDC Lite tool. So this is a 9-tool multi-tool that lives on your bike permanently. It hides in your steer tube and your headset on your bike. So I have this one here courtesy of Will, who I think is probably sick of me borrowing his tools to help with trailside repairs. Unfortunately for Will, we are going to put this on my DH bike, and Will does not get a bike park pass, so I don't ride with him too much in the park. But the reason we're throwing it on the DH bike is I find it tends to rattle loose a lot more than my trail bike. And that's just because in the bike park you're doing, depending on the day, 5 to 20 runs.
There's something gonna fall off my bike.
2 to 3 on your trail bike. And the trail bike tends to see me cleaning it within, 2 to 6 rides. And this guy, I can go back to back to back days in the bike park and not have really given it any love other than maybe a quick wash, and I haven't done a bolt check or anything. So things can rattle loose, derail your hangers, your stem, cockpit, whatever it is. And this being on there permanently will help me out. It would have helped me out in the past a few times in a bunch of jams. So we're just going to go over how to put it on, and will it go on a DH bike with a downhill stem on it? Pretty sure it will. Haven't looked into it at all, but we're going to give it a go, assuming it does. Thank you so much, Will, and thank you to local company OneUp for making cool things to put on your bike. Let's get after it. Okay, so here we go. The first thing I have noticed is that it says from the bottom of your fork crown to the top of the stem to be 190 mil. And we are barely there. So I don't know if this is gonna fit. So that is a little FYI that the DH forks usually have a shorter steer tube, or it's cut a little shorter. I mean, I have a little more length on mine. But so let's see, we'll go ahead anyways and try it out. Okay, we should have all the right tools here too. Take out the top cap bolts. It says leave your top cap in place. Screw in the star nut setter bolt. Star nut setter bolts. In we go. And you want to make sure it goes in straight. Sorry, you're only supposed to screw this in 10 full revolutions. So let's back her out. Otherwise, if you screw it in all the way like I just did and you start smashing it with the hammer, it doesn't set it to the proper depth. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Okay, it's in 10. Okay, now we smash it with a hammer until it is flush with that. This feels weird, but let's give her. See how it's crooked? There we go. So here's one thing that I'm finding with the stem of a DH bike. It's in the way of you trying to hit it. You gotta hit it pretty, pretty flush there. Now we remove those two. It doesn't feel very smooth coming out. Should only have been 10, so that should be good. Now we insert, let's take this out first, this guy. So I guess you can align it any way you want. Now hopefully this fits within the, oh yeah. Let's give it a little love. Little love. So I can already see a problem with the way I have it inserted right now. Is this is not going to clear. Oh, no. So I'm gonna have to turn it this way. Now, can we get it out? Is the question. There we go. Okay, so we got it out. So that was issue number 1. So when you have this type of a stem, you cannot put it this way because this part will not fit. So it needs to go this way. Try and line it up straight. And that's before we hammer it in. Let's put that in. Should we give it a little tappy tap in there? Wow, that it? So we take this out now. We got this one. So I'm just installing and tightening the EDC Lite headset bolts. There we go. Tightened. So when you install this guy, see there's a little arrow there pointed at that little notch. That needs to be pointed at that. Put it in. DH Bike EDC Lite tool in there. Seems to be in there pretty good, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but there you go, you guys. So you can put an EDC tool in a DH fork and on a DH bike. You just gotta watch your orientation of the tool itself. I just wanted to add really quickly that I am a total punter when it comes to tools, and I screwed that up and literally did it in probably less than 10 minutes. So no problem for any of you that are scared of tools like me. It's easy. I hope that helps somebody out. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.